Hello and welcome to another edition of Investing for Generations. And today I want to give an update on Air Canada. As you maybe know, I have Air Canada in my portfolio, published their Q2 earnings on Friday, and so I want to give you an update on these shocking numbers. Then I will come to a conclusion if I will even buy more of Air Canada shares, hold them, or go to sell. So let's go. As I said, the numbers for Air Canada was really shocking, or maybe not so much shocking because I think everybody expected that from the airlines. But of course, when you look into it, this looks really bad. So the total revenue declined by 89% and the passengers revenue declined by 95%. It went down from 4.3 billion in 2019 to 207 million. There's almost no business anymore. And the total passengers carried declined by over 96%. And so they had to cut their operating expenses, and they did by more than 50%. After all, the operating income loss was at $1.555 billion. And with all these very bad numbers, the head of Air Canada on Friday accused the federal government of imposing one of the most severe aviation lockdown regimes in the world. That's very harsh words. So it sounds a little bit like there is panic modus already. The CEO also mentioned ongoing interprovincial travel barriers he called inconsistent with Charter of Rights and Freedoms, as well as government advisories to avoid non-essential travel, which prevent passengers from securing insurance. And because of all of these big problems, Air Canada let go 20,000 of its 38,000 employees last quarter. It also permanently retired 79 airplanes, nearly 30% of its fleet, and grounded others to reduce its seat capacity by 92%. So the head of Air Canada also mentioned the runway to recovery looks long. The Canada-US border closures has been extended to August 21, but Rovinesco, the CEO of Air Canada, said that date is unlikely, with Air Canada predicting a reopening no sooner than October. A return to 2019 passengers levels could well be longer than 3 years from now. Noting the 4-year recovery forecast by the International Air Transportation Association. Air Canada plans to serve 91 destinations this summer, nearly double the number from the May, but well under half of last year's peak. After all, it looks like it will take a long time until they come back to normal business. The question is, how long can Air Canada stand this? Because right now, they just burn money every day, and they burn incredible $19 million every day. Just think about this for a moment, and then just think about how long this maybe can last longer. Because time is running out, of course, and no company in the world can lose $19 million forever. And so let's take a look at the assets, at the cash. And we can see that Air Canada have cash and cash equivalents of a little bit over 5 billion and short-term investments, which you can also count to the cash positions of 3.5 billion. So after all, they have 8.6 billion in cash or short-term investments. If we have a daily loss of 19 million, the question is, how long can it take? How long can you stand this? And when we remember they had a quarterly loss of 1.55 billion, compare this to the 8.6 billion in cash, they could stand this 5 to 6 quarters more, which just mean like maybe 18 months, 15 months, something like that. This is a while, and so Air Canada is not on the verge of bankruptcy right now, but of course with every day the things get worse. And just remember, I also made a video about Air Canada and made a full analysis of this business, and also explained why I think Air Canada have a special position in the market. Just check it out. So how reacts the market after these numbers? Air Canada is still in a downtrend right now. It's trading at $15.11. All these numbers are in Canadian dollar. And I bought in at the 27th of April for $18.80. And so I'm down a little bit. I'm not so concerned right now about this. I'm more concerned if they could cut the corner. This is a very high risk investment, a little bit of a gamble that they will come back sooner than later to normal businesses, earnings again, positive earnings, of course. And because this is so risky, Air Canada is the smallest position in my portfolio, which is 1.1% of my total portfolio. And this is just because it's so high risk and I don't want to take more, but I also don't go to sell any of my shares. Let's see how this plays out, and if Air Canada can come back to normal businesses, of course, there's a big upside. But on the other hand, of course, there is the real possibility of bankruptcy, not now, and maybe not in the short-term future, but at one point if nothing changes. So what's my conclusion then? Of course, investment in Air Canada is high risk, and so if you want to do this, just take a little position in your portfolio, because every other thing would be irresponsible and just a big gamble. That's my conclusion. So give me your comments in the comment section if you agree or disagree, or if I overlooked something. That's it for today. If you like the video, give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell to never miss another video. And then we see you the next time with the analysis of another stock. See you then. Take care.